doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
Now, something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
Man, everybody talks about being hungover on alcohol or hungover on cocaine or whatever. No one talks about mushrooms, man. Been allegedly tripping the last few days. Oh my God. At the top secret Hoppe Hour location where I record Hoppe Hour. I have my shades on because the bright lights bother me too much. There's this place by my house that's selling it over the counter. I don't think it's legal, but I'm not going to tell. I've worked with people that cheat on their wives all the time. I keep everything private till I just said it out loud. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. And you can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Andy Cohen confirms he has a sex tape with an unexpected actor in rare comments about dating live. I have a sex tape from 2003 that I will make sure does not see the light of day. I'm not against gay sex. It's not really for me. I'm not really turned on by other guys at all, ever. But I cannot imagine watching Andy Cohen have sex. That would just not really do it for me. I don't know what it is. He's just not really like the guy I want to watch bang another dude. Like, I never want to watch two dudes bang, but it definitely wouldn't be Andy Cohen.
Happy Hot Topic.
Sometimes I wonder what it looks like because I've literally have not seen it. Maybe I'll see a screen grab on like ujizz.com or whatever of a guy going down on a guy. I'm like, oh, that's what it kind of looks like.
Holland and Zendaya made.
Let me rewind. We almost had a perfect transition.
Tom Holland and Zendaya made their love permanent even before their engagement.
Oh no, this is stupider than the engagement.
The celebrity couple reportedly got matching tattoos at.
Oh, that's when the relationship's over. It was fine before. The relationship was going to be fine and dandy. They're going to have kids and go off the grid. But you get the tattoo? The hell are you doing?
Tom Holland and Zendaya made their love permanent even before their engagement. The celebrity couple reportedly got matching tattoos at the Boston Tattoo Company in November 2024, according to People magazine. Tom reportedly got a Z on top of his ribcage, while Zendaya got a T underneath her armpit. The artist, Lily Janiard, who did their custom tattoos, told the outlet, quote, "They were lovely to meet and it was a lot of fun."
Oh, I bet they're so classy. Like Tom probably walks in, but he's shorter than her. He's probably so proud to be with her. You know what I mean? The way he walks in, I bet he thinks he's the man.
Eagle-eyed fans first spotted Zendaya's tattoo at the 2025 Golden Globe Awards on January 5th, as it could be seen underneath her arm in some photos.
Yeah.
It was at the Golden Globes red carpet that fans also noticed a giant sparkler on Zendaya's left ring finger, which quickly sent social media into a frenzy.
She knew what she was doing that day when she wore it to the award show. It wasn't like halfway there when she's in the limo. She's like, oh, I should probably take this off.
The ring appears to be a 5-carat east-west cushion diamondback ring from Jessica McCormack's engagement collection. TMZ was first to report on the pair's engagement.
You know that kills Access Hollywood having to say this.
TMZ was first to report on the pair's
TMZ was first to report. We're supposed to report it.
Engagement, sharing that Tom proposed over the holidays at one of Zendaya's homes in the U.S.
That's when you know you're next level rich is when they say at one of your homes. Hopefully it's not the one that got burned down.
A family source later told People that the Spider-Man co-stars are indeed engaged, with another source telling the outlet that Zendaya and Tom's loved ones knew an engagement was inevitable and
she is taller than him.
that the actor had been planning to propose for some time, saying,
he's like, I can't do any better than her.
Quote, he's always been crazy about her. He always knew she was the one. They have something very special.
I'm very curious to see how this plays out because he's very passionate about his Zendaya. And that's fine. She's quite beautiful. But you know, it kills him inside when she does those like little sexual scenes in movies. She's like, that's my Zendaya.
As of Wednesday, the couple have yet to publicly comment on their happy news, but Access Hollywood has reached out to their reps for comment. The Dunes.
I'm just going to start reaching out to people for comment. Because all these reporters is like, we reached out for comment and didn't hear back. Hey, I want to reach out to Kim Kardashian. You want to go on a first date? I didn't hear any comment back.
Star was also spotted wearing her ring at a special screening of Challengers on January 6th. Tom and Zendaya, who fans refer to as Tom Daya, met on the set of Spider-Man Homecoming and went public with their relationship in 2021.
The word Tom Daya kind of sounds like an STD. Like, oh yeah, I slept with that woman last night. She gave me a case of Tom Daya.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Joe, city or no city, bitch!
Ooh, they crazy on the track.
Roll up the dope, pull the purple meds, bullets go through heads, motherfuck the feds, high body rock stop, gumbo mob stop, shot rack shot cop, tatted smoking ganja. Roll up the dope, pull the purple meds, bullets go through heads, motherfuck the feds, high body rock stop, gumbo mob stop, shot rack shot cop, tatted smoking ganja. I'm smoking dope, MUBU, talking shit, we come see you. Big G shit, my lil G's evil. Loud pack blunts only take diesel. Bullets in the eating people, and ain't no innocent people. If you with them, then you equal. Let off one clip, then a sequel. What we see you, what we leave you. They can put my speaking needle. Shots are fatal, facing able. I've been ball shit since the cradle. I make able what you may do. Old do, mildew, goons to kill you if I feel to. Look them dead in his eyes. Put a hole in the middle. Really no point for our spittle. Shorties on point and they civil. Give them the word and they riddle. Bodies with shots in the head too. Straight up dead you cause I said to. Lost of weight, that's what led to. Diet them, fire them. Roll up the dope. Pull the purple meds. Bullets bullets go through heads. Motherfuck the feds. High body rock stop. Gumbo mob stop. Shot rack shot top. Tatted smoking ganja. Roll up the dope. Pour the purple meds. Bullets go through heads. Motherfuck the feds. High body rock stop. Gumbo mob stop. Shot rack shot top. Tatted smoking ganja.
Fully on deck, couple shots, watch me strike 'em out. Working overtime while these baby niggas punching out. No television, but you get the picture. Money coming fast, but we spend it quicker. Let her break it down. I just roll it up, double up the cups. Fed it, pull me up. I'm still a champ, like I'm hella boy. Straight through the lanes, watch I dump it off, go pass it on. Them boys jamming, no basketball. Call us Metro Boys, gotta see us coming. Flip the blocks, bottles pop. I see you jocking, make it drop. It's a celebration. BHD said it best as if you want it. Come and test us, ain't this blocks? Probably whack a cop. Motherfuck the ops, freak curling knees. Man, these niggas bees. I salute the G's. Niggas sleep, I bet this wake 'em up like morning shots.
Roll up the dope, pull the purple meds. Bullets go through heads. Motherfuck the feds. High body rock stop. Gumbo mob stop. Shot rack shot top. Tatted smoking ganja. Roll up the dope. Pull the purple man.
Oh, sure.
Bullets go through heads. Motherfuck the feds.
Yeah.
High body rock stop.
Got it.
Gumbo mob stop. Shot rack shot top. Tatted smoking ganja.
It's King Louie and Boss Woo with Gumbo Mobsters. I sound so Caucasian saying Gumbo Mobsters and saying Boss Woo. But guess why I sound Caucasian? Because I am.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
This following segment has been brought to you by the best Delta 8 CBD honey around. Daisy Beezy Honey at daisybeezyhoney.com. Lollipops, honey stick, a jar of honey, whatever the hell you need. Go to daisybeezyhoney.com and at checkout use keyword Hoppe, Hoppe, not Hoppy.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, radio listener, it's Kevin Klein from Klein Alley Show on 106.7 K-Rock in Los Angeles. Perhaps you've never heard of us, maybe you have, but who cares? You're listening to Hoppe Hour with my boy, Ryan Hoppe. Good guy, way too tall, definitely a product of incest.
Please don't be offended. He's sorry in advance.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Dial 85-649-4673. Worldwide Hoppe Hour sets you free. From love woes to star news spree, Ryan Hoppe gives your mind the key. Hoppe Hour, let's get loud, dancing through the radio crowd. Love and laughs are all around. On Hoppe's wave we all get down. Hoppe talks, romance and flames, breakups, makeups, and funny names. With every buzz, it's never tame. Worldwide fame is in breakups and makeup.
856
Funny names
49 Hoppe.
with every buzz.
856 494 6773.
Why fame is it?
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Happy hour.
You can always email me. RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Radio crowd.
All right. So I've been playing a lot of music on this show, but I don't feel like doing a segment on the fires in LA and then a song and then a segment about the fires in LA.
What's it like?
So we're going to do one jumbo segment on the unfortunateness going out in LA.
Highlights. Ryan's voice is our spotlight.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
I don't even know where to begin on this. I saw this here. Celebrities speak out as devastating wildfires spread through Southern California. And now, I'm not saying that this wasn't a big deal. I'm not going to go on there and say that it's not a big deal. But it is funny how Hurricane Milton and Hurricane Helene happened to Florida. And there's some celebrities that donated some millions. But FEMA screwed us. Our governor screwed us. The elected officials screwed us. We even screwed ourselves by the way we behaved at gas stations over gas. And the whole country was like, oh, it's the Florida people that voted for Trump, whatever. FEMA even showed a bit of a bias against the Florida people that voted for Trump. But when it's the rich and elite, when it's the A-listers of Hollywood getting affected, you see 10 times the coverage of the hurricane. Again, I'm not trying to compare disasters, but
celebrities are speaking out as devastating wildfires spread through Southern California. The fast-moving fires, which ignited due to extremely high winds on January 7th, prompted the mandatory evacuation of more than 80,000 people, per NBC News. Among the evacuees include several celebrities like Mark Hamill, who writes an update on his Instagram, quote, 7 p.m. personal fire update. Evacuated Malibu so last minute there were small fires on both sides of the road as we
man, it brings out the best content out of Mark Hamill. Usually he's crying about Trump.
He approached PCH. He then later includes an update saying he evacuated safely to his daughter's house in Hollywood, adding, quote, most horrific fire since 93.
The year I was born.
Celebrity chef Sandra Lee shares terrifying videos of the flames tearing across the Malibu coastline. She writes in her caption, quote, my home in Malibu has got me through some of the darkest moments in my life. I've loved creating it, embellishing it, building it, caring for it, and protecting it. The 58-year-old continues, I've cherished every moment I have had with it. As the fire draws closer, I pray for it. I pray for everyone in Los Angeles right now. What an incredibly terrifying moment for my community.
Yeah. I don't know. It's sad. It's just crazy how when it happens to the rich and elite, there's news coverage.
Actress Mandy Moore takes to her Instagram stories, writing, quote, evacuated safe with the kids, dog, and cats, praying and grateful for the first responders.
As a cat lover, there was a part of me that I was thinking about, like, if you lost your cat in a house fire.
Say a prayer for the Palisades here.
On social media, reality star Spencer Pratt
let's be careful with the word star.
chronicled the fire inching up to his home, posting later that after he and his wife Heidi Montag and their 2 children evacuated,
I always thought Montag sounded like an STD.
His home was destroyed. Imploring social media users to post facts about the fire, Jamie Lee Curtis writes on her Instagram, quote, my community and possibly my home is on fire. My family is safe. Many of my friends will lose their homes.
I wonder if it's weird if there's like one house that's like in the middle of the fire that doesn't burn down. That would be weird. Like you have a whole neighborhood that burns down and then the one house is just up. It would be like surviving a plane crash and everybody else dies and you're like the one person.
Many other communities as well. There are so many conflicting reports. She continues saying in part, quote, if ever there was a need for use of the phrase my hand in yours, it is right now. Take care of each other.
Thanks, Mom.
Others simply sent thanks and prayers for the firefighters and first responders battling the blazes, including Khloe Kardashian.
Because that's all her brain could think of typing.
who takes to her social media, writing in part on
Me want to make it about me.
our Instagram stories, quote, "Your selflessness, resilience, and tireless efforts to protect lives and communities are deeply appreciated. You are true heroes, and we are incredibly grateful for all you do." Guardians of the Galaxy star Chris Pratt echoes her statement in his own post, writing in part, quote, "Thank you to the brave firefighters and first responders who are working tirelessly to protect lives, homes, and wildlife.
All right,
As they battle fast-moving wildfire fueled by fierce winds. You are true heroes, and we are endlessly grateful for your sacrifice and courage."
I was trying to pause the video, but it kept talking. TV reporters flee as wildfire rips around.
Simply put, this is a hellscape.
TV reporters covering the LA state of emergency were taken aback by the ferocity of the flames and wind.
This might have long-term... My voice just cracked. I did that last part purposely. These reporters have to be careful. You don't want to have like issues like, you know how when you were around 9/11, a lot of people have cancer 25 years later? You're around flames. I'm not talking about East Hollywood.
In all of my years covering wildfires, I have never seen anything quite like this. I mean, home after home in iconic Malibu destroyed. There are more homes on fire than men and women that can get to them.
Jonathan Vigliotti of CBS News and his crew had to make a run for it.
Come on, guys, we gotta go. This entire mountainside is covered in flames, the wind pushing them up to 50 feet into the sky.
ABC's Matt Gutman also had to wear protective glasses and fire-resistant clothes.
Everything is catching fire here.
Oh, they love it. They're acting like they're victims. They love everything that is attention.
Trash bins, shrubs, trees, houses.
Trash bins? What is Joy Taylor doing out there?
Gutman was stunned by what he saw.
There's no other way to explain it. This is an apocalyptic scene.
The hurricane-force winds nearly knocked over reporter Leanne Suter.
It just is so strong.
It's like pure fire. Like I know it's a visual, but the wind and all that, it's like red.
Burning embers rained down on KCAL TV reporter Jasmine Veal. The anchors back on set advised her to make a run for it.
How stupid do you have to be to go out there? Like, it's not that necessary to go viral. I know it's your job. It's like chasing hurricanes or storms.
For it.
Okay, Jasmine.
Here we go.
It's time to go, Jazz. Get in the truck, honey, and
time to go, Jazz.
Get out of there.
Carter Evans of CBS actually found his daughter's school in the middle of the conflagration.
I'm in an elementary school playground right now. In fact, this is where my daughter went to school. You see those embers blowing behind me? This is what catches homes on fire.
Evans was enlisted by the fire department to lend a helping hand.
Trying to help the firefighters, so they asked me for help because he couldn't get over the gate.
Yeah, there's that going on. Let's see what else there is here. There's that. There's this.
Paris Hilton's Malibu home has burned down in the devastating Palisades fire. The star shares the heartbreaking moment she learned her house had burned down while watching the news. She writes alongside the January 8th Instagram post, "Heartbroken beyond words. Sitting with my family watching the news and seeing our home in Malibu burn to the ground on live TV is something no one should ever have to experience." Before continuing, "This home was where we built so many precious memories. It's where Phoenix took his first steps and where we dreamed of building a lifetime of memories with London."
That's pretty sad.
In the video from ABC News Channel 7, the aftermath of Paris's beachfront home in Malibu can be seen completely burned down. Paris, who shares two kids, London and Phoenix, with her husband Carter Ream, reassures her fans that she evacuated the area and is safe. "While the loss is overwhelming, I'm holding on to gratitude that my family is safe," before adding, "My heart aches for those still in harm's way or mourning greater losses."
So there's that. And there is this right here.
Ben Affleck is reportedly rushing to Jennifer Garner's home as several fires continue to burn in Los Angeles.
Man, he just hangs out with his exes all day.
The Oscar winner is one of several celebrities who had to flee their homes as the Pacific Palisades fire continues to spread. TMZ reported that the Oscar winner raced to his ex-wife's house on January 7th after he evacuated from his $20 million home due to the blaze. Jen reportedly lives nearby, but it's unclear if Ben went to her home to check in on their family or because he needs to stay there. The exes share 3 children together. The Palisades fire is one of several blazes burning in Los Angeles, driven.
All right, we know that. The problem is a lot of these videos repeat themselves. Steve Guttenberg. I don't know much about him. I know he's on like Dancing with the Stars, like in 2008. I know he was in Police Academy, I believe. I was listening to a few morning shows across the country, and people didn't know that Steve Guttenberg, like the reporter for KCAL or KTLA, one of the stations out there, didn't know who Steve Guttenberg was. And all these Gen X morning shows I listen to are like, oh my God, how do you not know who Steve Guttenberg is? I know the name. I wouldn't know who he is.
First and foremost, how are you?
I'm good. It's a really bad fire right now. The fire's jumped the road, many roads here, and it's really bad. And the most important thing is I want to get the word out. If you abandon your car, leave the keys in it. So guys like me can move it to the side of the road. And if you're able-bodied, help people. Help people evacuate and help people get to where they're going. If you can see people in wheelchairs or old people, young people, kids, mothers that have anxiety, do what you can. And it's gotten really bad here.
So there's that. And then finally, there's this.
Blake Lively has posted on her social media for the first time since filing a lawsuit against her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni.
She's gotta make it about her.
The actress took to her Instagram to share support for those affected by the devastating wildfires in Los Angeles.
Oh, thank God you showed support. Mm-hmm. Because without your support, how would we survive?
In her stories, she highlighted the work being done by Mutual Aid LA Network. She wrote, "To everyone affected by the Los Angeles fires, Mutual Aid LA is putting together a document with countless resources updating throughout the day." She was among many celebrities posting about the wildfires that started burning Tuesday morning and forced more than 80,000 people to be evacuated from their homes. Lively's post is the first since filing a complaint on December 20th against Baldoni and others, including several of his producing partners and publicists, alleging sexual harassment and a retaliatory smear campaign against.
All right, we know. I've been covering it. I just wanted to have a serious segment on Hoppe Hour. Around here, we're usually talking about the best way to watch porn in Florida, but I wanted to give you some real coverage. But back to that other stuff.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Think I give a shit? You think I give a fuck? I'm pointing to the sky, put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Put a middle finger up. You think I give a shit? You think I give a fuck? I'm pointing to the sky, put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Look, I don't care if you don't like my shit, cause there's 50,000 other folks that like my shit. So all you hating faggots biting my dick. What the fuck, I'ma fake how you might get split. I'm tired of all you pussies talking down on my name like I can't hear a thing. Bitch, you insane. Just keep it up and watch me cop back and bang till your motherfucking brain start leaking blood stains. Nigga, please, you ain't even in my lane. I'm too real for you motherfucking puss-ass lanes. I done told you once before we got the game on LOCK, so ain't no need to complain. We too deep in this thing just to give up now, and it's gonna take a whole army just to shut us down. So say what you want, I bet you can't touch us, clown. I bring it dead to your face like, what's up now, faggot? Think I give a shit? You think I give a fuck? I'm pointing to the sky, put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Put a middle finger up. You think I give a shit? You think I give a fuck? I'm pointing to the sky, put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm sick of being humble. so I'ma quit. The truth is, you already know I'm the shit, and you gonna hate anyway. Go ahead and snitch, open your mouth wide and blow on a dick. Your fuck boys talk noise, quick to whine and rap while you smile in my face, talk shit behind my back. But I'm used to that, you haters coming by the dozen. I make this shit look easy, fuck it ain't nothing. Going hard like a Mack truck, try and act tough, talking all that shit but ain't got nothing left to back it up. I slap your punk like a baby's ass, and when you give me my money, you better pay me cash. Make it last, cause your career's gone before you know it. It's like a noose around your neck, you're falling, then you're choking. Watch your life flash before your eyes. Before you die, you see me laughing, that's what happened, and they say it's suicide, bitch. You think I give a shit? You think I give a fuck? I'm pointing to the sky, put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Put a middle finger up. You think I give a shit? You think I give a fuck? I'm pointing to the sky, put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Put a middle finger up and say fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
It ain't no need to talk, it ain't no need to trip, it ain't no need of you lying about all that gangsta shit. All of your front and it really starting to piss me off. Bet if I put that thing on your shit and piss your drawers. Chihuahua ass nigga, look I'm a big dog, and I got big guns, and I got big balls. You just a fuck nigga, you ain't got no heart, you just the sweetest honey. You ain't no killer boy, I'm a gorilla boy. Shit what you know about it, I'm on the scene and yes I got my silverbacks around me. Oh yeah, we fucking clowning, we going fucking nuts. You think you're bad, well just run up and come and try your luck. Bet we gon' mash on you like Idaho potatoes. And when we finish, bet you're gonna need a respirator. It ain't no need to save him, fuck him, just let him die. That's what he get for thinking that he can come fuck with mine.
You think I give a shit? You think I give a fuck? I'm pointing to the sky, put a middle finger up and say fuck you. Put a middle finger up and say fuck you.
That's rude.
Put a middle finger up. You think I give a shit?
I know you don't.
Think I give a fuck?
I know you don't.
Pointing to the sky, put a middle finger.
Duval boys.
Put a
middle finger up.
Say fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Wow. Do you need anger management?
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Sure, me and Ryan Hoppe.
That's me. Dizzy's a bitch. That's my little Easter egg within the show for 102.5 The Bone listeners. That Gareth Dizzy is a coward and a backstabber. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post-workout around. When you go to Fortify.com and at checkout you use keyword Ryan20, you can save 20%. That's how it works. Get it? My name's Ryan at 20, Ryan20.
It's you and me, Ryan. It's you and me, Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe, it's you and me, Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe, it's you and me, Ryan. It's you and me, Ryan Hoppe.
Dizzy's a bitch.
With me, Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe, it's you and me, Ryan Hoppe.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe
Hey, this is Fish Calloway, and you are listening to my best friend, Ryan Hoppe. He taught me who the hell writes this? Who writes this? Did he write this? Why would he write this? It's Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour, where your medical card is required to listen.
Ryan Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah, yo, y'all love the Hoppe Hour, worldwide broadcast. Tune in for the scoop, celeb, gossip, and mass. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, kicking off the night, talking about the love, the news, keeping it tight. 85 609 46 773. Hit the digits, call the show, set your mind free. From dating tips to wild tales, ain't no rest in the world. Syndicated, Hoppe is the best. Hoppe Hour's live from coast to coast. Turn the volume up, raise a toast. Worldwide, the city lights glowing bright with Ryan Hoppe. We celebrate the night.
856-49 Hoppe. Leave me a voicemail. That's 856-494-6773.
Hoppe Hour hitting hard fillers.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Flowing through the wire.
You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com.
The stories they climb on Hoppe Hour. Time flies by and rhyme. Hoppe Hour's live from coast to coast.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
So I'm not sure if the fall is a good wedding season.
Travis Kelce gives his take on the right time to get married. During the recent episode of his New Heights podcast with his brother Jason Kelce, the NFL tight end answers a fan's question about his thoughts on ceremonies during the football season.
Yeah, they knew exactly what they were doing when they chose that voicemail to play. They knew exactly what they were doing. Playing right into the Swifties in Hoppe Hour.
And Travis shares that he is not a fan.
I actually don't know people who have gotten married in the fall because all the weddings I've been to and all my friends always do it in the summer, I guess.
Yeah, we can't go usually.
I mean, I've seen weddings in February. I've seen weddings everywhere but the fall. So I'm not sure if the fall is a good wedding season.
Oh, sure.
And while Trav doesn't necessarily hint at plans for a wedding of his own, many fans are getting excited over the idea of a potential wedding between the NFL player and his mega pop star girlfriend, Taylor Swift.
Does it really impact your life? Oh, there's people obsessing over it.
In fact, now that the two have officially been dating for almost a year and a half, rumors of an engagement between the lovebirds have only gotten louder.
Don't do it, Trav.
Back in October, ESPN's Troy Aikman jokingly referred...
All right, I'm not going to even play the clip. Troy Aikman? Who are they hiring at E! News? These morons. Troy Aikman. That's like saying I'm watching a clip from News, not E! News.
ESPN's Troy Aikman jokingly referred to Taylor as, quote, the missus, further fueling speculation of an engagement. He later reflected on the mishap on the Pardon My Take show and even admitted that a little birdie might have told him that the couple took their relationship to the next level.
Unless you make a minor mistake on the air and you accidentally say that Taylor Swift is married to Travis Kelce.
Yeah, like, is that was that a big deal? I mean,
yeah, buddy.
Was that like was I on a tightrope right there? This morning I woke up and I saw a headline like Aikman knew he was in trouble or something, and I'm thinking, gosh, if this is newsworthy, I mean,
in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, look, really, someone. I don't know if I cursed him or not, but someone actually reached out to me today and said that they might actually be engaged. So I might have broke the story.
I don't think you did. 856-49-HOPPE. That's 856-494-6773. So we talked about Tom Holland getting engaged. We talked about if Taylor and Travis will get engaged. Now we'll talk about a divorce.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Once considered one of Hollywood's longest-standing couples, Jessica Alba and Cash Warren are calling it quits on their 16-year marriage. According to TMZ, citing sources with direct knowledge. The two first met in Vancouver, British Columbia, while filming the 2005 Marvel blockbuster Fantastic Four.
That was a good movie. I liked it. I was in 4th grade, though.
They married 4 fantastic years later and share 3 children.
Wow, that was a terrible joke.
Back in 2021, the duo appeared on the Works For Us podcast, hosted by longtime friends Rachel Zoe and Roger Berman. When asked the secret to their long-lasting relationship, Cash gave credit to their friendship.
It's gonna suck how you literally have Jessica Alba as a wife. And you can't make it work.
Truthfully, it's so corny, but it's true.
No.
Like, I think that, like, just the friendship, the fact that we can talk about anything, we can sit down, we can...
We're going to see the classiness of Jessica Alba. She's not going to be like a Brianna Chicken Fry or one of these broads out there that throw men under the bus.
I think that, like, just the friendship, the fact that we can talk about anything, we can sit down, we can make each other laugh, we can piss each other off, you know, that just that, the best friend friendship, that...
Yeah, that's what sucks about breakups. Like, you lose the person you could tell all the jokes about work with and blah, blah, blah.
Trust.
I think
yeah, like ride or die. Like, we're in it.
Yeah.
Like, we're both committed to being in it, right?
Not anymore.
Yeah,
I agree. The second you can choose to be in it, second that happens, that's when it gets weird.
On
That's a way to put it.
January 3rd, Jessica posted a family pic with Cash showing the group enjoying a day at Universal Studios Hollywood.
I love, like, when there's the rumors that relationships are about to end, and, like, people were talking about Jessica Alba and Cash Warren maybe breaking up, and people were like, oh, are they going to break up, blah, 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 and then they're like, 2 months ago, they were like, we're fine, here's the picture of us at Disney World, and then they're getting a divorce. It must kill them inside when it's announced before they can announce it.
To celebrate son Hayes' 7th birthday.
All right. Man, if Jessica Alba and Cash Warren, almost said Ken Warren, if Cash Warren and Jessica Alba can make it work, none of us can. Do you ever wonder that? You see a couple that you just think's going to be together ever and ever, and they're not. And you're like, wow. If you can't make it work, who's going to? 856-49-HOPPY. 856-494-6773.
A New Year's Day explosion on the Las Vegas Strip was apparently partially planned using artificial intelligence.
I think this is the first incidents that I'm aware of on U.S. soil where ChatGPT is utilized to help an individual build a particular device.
Yeah, I think we need to have the ChatGPT be a little monitored for people that are asking suspicious questions.
Authorities say Matthew Livelsberger, a U.S. Army Master Sergeant and Green Beret, asked ChatGPT a series of questions.
I love hearing the announcer go, ChatGPT.
Asked ChatGPT a...
ChatGPT.
Asked ChatGPT a...
Can you imagine being married to that guy? Babe, what's for dinner?
Asked ChatGPT a series of questions days before the incident. How to acquire and use explosive materials.
The research on ChatGPT determined that he needed at least 2,000 feet per second velocity on the firearm in order to be able to actually cause a full detonation of all the explosives he had.
Authorities say the 37-year-old fatally shot himself in the head right before his rented Tesla Cybertruck loaded with more than 60 pounds of pyrotechnic material exploded.
That's a lot.
Injuring 7 bystanders. In addition, police unveiled that prior to arriving at the Trump Hotel, Livelsberger also poured racing-grade fuel into the Cybertruck.
He really knew what he was doing.
If he was to achieve a high-order detonation of that, it would have been a significantly different blast. So whether he failed to achieve that mission, whether he backed out of that, we can't get inside his head to answer.
Yeah.
Police believe the flash from the gun may have set off the explosives, showing a video the moment after the muzzle flashed. Flames engulfed the truck's cabin. Authorities also revealing that Livelsberger left behind what they called a 6-page manifesto, writing that he believed he was being followed and that he had initially planned to drive to the Grand Canyon.
Poor guy. Suffered from mental illness.
There's a change in plans, and he showed up here at the Trump Towers on the following day on January 1st.
The note also shedding light on Livelsberger's mental state leading up to that attack.
I can imagine it probably wasn't good.
He has graphic encounters from his military experience that replay in his head over and over, and that now he feels like he's a shell of a human being with nothing to live for.
That's sad, man. You're always worth living for. Unless you're Joy Taylor. I'm kidding, not really.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
What's up, show no boy? Yeah. Milwaukee, kick your feet up, nigga. Yeah, I'm coming down with the key to Decatur. East Atlanta slab rider, heavy grinder for paper. Yeah. City slicker, heavyweight in the game. Froze, wrist and earlobes, heavyweight in my chain. Yeah. Hitting the game where you niggas be slacking. Got the drove for the low, that's what my niggas be sacking. My shell toes, pedal Chevys and Bows. White letters on the cutlass with my mahogany flows. I'm riding through Oakhurst, coated like Starburst. Candy paint glisten, looking greasy like Bratwurst. The dude on my jersey is gray at the seat. You rested in peace for snitching to Decatur police. Serving niggas with a ghetto subpoena. Got that 8-town stuffing back in Phillips Arena. I'm passing hoes like election plates and keep a broad on my squad who on Section 8. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. They gon' love me after this one, shout for real, man. All my trap niggas and dro smokers, even strippers, stay focused, pussy popping and rolling. Cause all I wear is hats with A's. Shopping at walls, just white tees, Cartier. Yeah. Jeans creased up, straight out the cleaners. Watch my George Jefferson straight in my southern demeanor. When they see me, when I speak my slang, everybody wanna know my name. I was born in Atlanta, raised in Decatur, where we push the sabers and blow like inhalers. Say he kinda skinny with a full-size Jimmy. Hey man, I got bras in different cities like gimme. They used to treat me like Urkel the nerd. Now they flock when they see my LeBrons on the curb. Look here, see my upholstery, it got women approaching me. Some look like they too old for me. TV's hanging appropriately. It's major way, baby. I told you gonna love me, pimple. Yeah. When you see me in the 6 straight drop, and I tell you that the price of the work just dropped. Yeah. I let the thing go pop. I caught Buddy round there snitching off to the cops. Yeah. And the game don't stop. You try to see my dope, you gonna see this folk. Get it? I'm 31 and my rapping is done. I got $1 million company to run. Bitch! Cause I smoke like you, want me to some blue. I buy them, lick them, split them, roll them just like you. Yeah. In double XL, murder dog, the source on vibes. I'm rolling stones and late model rides, homie. I'm grand hustling, disturbing the peace. I'm so deaf, putting organized noise in the street. Yeah, I'm smoking earth tones, chong and cheek. You beat me at home while I bone you freak.
Oh, you know.
Told you. Yeah, it's the backwoods slapping through your back good. We got them things that'll make Shaq back good. Known to put them shiny things on the lack goods. Known to do a little dance if they yak good. It's the backwoods slapping through your back good. We got them things that'll make Shaq back good. Known to put them shiny things on the lack goods. Known to do a little dance if they yak good. It's the shit, bitch.
Happy Hour will be right back. Happy Hour will be right back. Happy Hour will be right back.
following segment has been brought to you by the best printing company in all the Bay Area.
Welcome back to the...
Oh, geez, why is everything blank? Almost perfect. This following segment has been brought to you by the best printing company in all the Bay Area. WestChasePrinting.com. Posters, business cards, yard signs, whatever the hell you need. Go to WestChasePrinting.com, and on that invoice, tell them I sent you. This is also being brought to you by CounselingOnCall.net. Do you live in Florida or Maryland? And do you need help with your mental health? We all do a little bit. Go to CounselingOnCall.net. And when you speak to the person, tell them I sent you. All right. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. I keep this party going because that's all I know how to do. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to entertain you, or at least make an attempt.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, I'm Scott Burrell, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with my boy Ryan Hoppe.
He had daddy issues and is attracted to women with them. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Lights are bright, the night's alive. Ryan Hoppe's where we thrive. Laugh and chat until we're free. Hoppe Hour, just you and me. Drinks are cold, the vibe is right. We won't stop until daylight. Raise your glass, let's make a toast. Ryan Hoppe, he's our host. Hoppe Hour, party time. Dancing rhythm, every line. Friendship, laughter, that's the key. Ryan Hoppe sets us free.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Jimmy Carter's loved ones and fellow public figures are paying their respects.
I'm not laughing at Jimmy Carter being dead. I'm looking at the picture of everybody hanging out. There's Bill Clinton talking to Hillary. She looks like she wants nothing to do with him. Then there's Mike Pence right next to him, looking all professional. Probably because his wife's there. He's not supposed to sit next to another woman. Actually, his wife's right there. There's George and Laura Bush. There's Kamala looking all like she's making it about her. There's Doug Emhoff thinking about the new babysitter he wants to bang. And there's Donald Trump whispering in Obama's ear. And Melania's like, I want to go back to the pool boy. What a picture.
Jimmy Carter's loved ones and fellow public figures are paying their respects to the former president. Mourners gather at the National Cathedral on January 9th to remember Carter, who died at the age of 100 on
Hell yeah, you made it, bud.
December 29th. From President-elect Donald Trump and Melania Trump to Barack Obama and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
Surprised he's not in blackface.
Here's everyone who attended Jimmy Carter's funeral services in Washington, D.C.
So it's a slideshow of everybody. Man, Joe Biden looks lost. He's seeing his own mortality. Right in front of them. And then there's this. Only I can go from talking about Jimmy Carter to Teen Mom.
I pray that my kids never struggle with their body images enough to mutilate their bodies to be skinny.
Kaylin Lowry gets emotional while talking about her body image over the years. The Teen Mom star takes to her Instagram January 6th to share candid video while doing her makeup for the
Yeah, unfortunately, she looks really raggedy.
first time since having breast reduction surgery. She opens up about her difficult recovery and how it feels dealing with body dysmorphia.
This is the first time I'm doing makeup since I had surgery.
I feel like every woman's got a little bit of body dysmorphia. Hell, I probably have body dysmorphia.
And I'm finally able to shower without help. I'm able to walk around without help, standing mostly up straight. I feel good most of the day, but I still get really, really tired about halfway through the day. I had a very, very emotional morning.
So your time in a month?
Mainly just when I was taking a shower. I pray that my kids never struggle with their body images.
It's so weird, man. Like, I've dated girls that have body dysmorphia, and it's like, oh, I'm so fat. And it's like, no, you're not fat. And then they actually get fat, and then they're like, I'm so fat. And it's like, yeah, you do have a fat ass.
Enough to mutilate their bodies to be skinny.
The MTV alum goes into detail about the measures she took to get skinny over the holiday season.
You know, I think a little nip and tuck in terms of, you know, a nose job or like a boob job is
or a hand job
is okay. But to go through this,
she's making excuses though.
A little nip and tuck in terms of, you know, a nose job or like a boob job is,
or how about none of it?
Is okay.
And embrace the body that, as religious people would say, God gave you.
Okay, but to go through this, be skinny is mental illness, truly. And I say that with the most respect to anyone going through it. I'm struggling this time around. I don't know if it's because I have a daughter now. Not just
you have a lot of kids.
My daughter, like my sons too, right? Like, I don't ever want them to experience this level of this body dysmorphia.
I'm sure seeing how much of a mess you are, they don't really care.
Like, I was basically...
Not that they don't care, but they're going to be like, we don't need to look good.
Body dysmorphia. Like, I was basically willing to go to any length and do this over Christmas break to be skinny, even if that meant that Elijah couldn't be there for me, even if that meant that I was, you know, in another state for Christmas, even, like, I was willing to go to any freaking length for it. And I don't think that's something that people talk about, right? Like, I was going for a breast reduction, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I should just add some lipo 360.
All right, you need to figure it out. You probably have daddy issues or whatever, but shut up.
I think we as women are always trying to figure out how to be who we are, take care of our family, if we have a family, take care of us, honor, and especially like me having young children, honor being a mom, but also still honoring my work life and being who I am. That's a hard balance.
Brenda Song and Macaulay Culkin may have grown up in the spotlight, but they're making sure their kids don't. In a new interview with Bustle, Brenda opens up about
she is hot.
About their private parenting style, telling the mag, Mac and I are both very antisocial.
I have never heard the word Mac. We know Macaulay Culkin Mac's on you though.
This is like as crazy as it gets for me.
You could take pictures of me all day, I don't care. But when it's your kids, it's different. They didn't ask for this life.
I am take two. I am friends with a radio host. It's very popular, and he told me he never shows his kids because they didn't sign up for this life. That's good parenting, not like the Teen Mom trash bags.
Like my entire resume is on Disney Plus.
A life mom and dad both had in common as former child stars.
That's so sad. People work all day to make that little.
She was the girl from Zack and Cody. Wow.
Guys, I'm eating junk and watching rubbish. You better come out and stop me.
Yeah, so they have that bond of both being troubled child stars.
I'd like to thank Brenda. You've given me just all my purpose. You've given me family.
I get to have sex with you.
You know, and after the birth of our two boys, you become one of my 3 favorite people.
We always talk about how we don't remember our life before our kids.
Man, I like Macaulay Culkin. He seems like a good dude.
That's a dream, like a distant kind of like a concept, not a...
He sounds like Miwad, though.
A reality.
Dad's Walk of Fame induction in 2023 marked the couple's first public appearance with their sons, 3-year-old Dakota and 2-year-old Carson.
Doesn't he sound a little bit like this?
Listen to me, Randy. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, whether you're white or black or Sasquatch even. As long as you follow your dream, no matter how crazy or against the law it is. Except for Sasquatch. If you're Sasquatch, the rules are different.
Forget it, Meatwad. I'm a circus freak. And that's all I'll ever be.
Whatever.
That was actually Macaulay Culkin playing the voice. I'm kidding.
Jennifer Lopez is holding on to her dazzling green diamond ring amid her divorce from Ben Affleck.
Of course she is.
According to court documents obtained by E! News, the unstoppable actress, who filed for divorce from her estranged husband after 2 years of marriage, will keep the 8.5 carat engagement ring that Ben proposed to her with back in 2022. The divorce filing states that Ben, quote, disclaims and waives all right, title, and interest in and to the following assets hereby confirmed and transferred to Jennifer, which includes, quote, clothing, jewelry, and miscellaneous personal effects in her possession, custody, or control.
All right. So there's that. Do I want to take a break or I want to keep going? We got so much going on. Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla Nicole. I actually like Taylor Swift, despite her love story. What an annoying, I don't even care anymore. I don't even want to make a video about Travis Kelce's ex, Kayla Nicole. Like, I'm so sick of, seeing that. Like, yeah, it's helped me go viral, and she blocked me in that. Man, you're annoying. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. No one cares. No one cares, Kayla. Man, it's got to be so embarrassing to know that without the man. You're nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Talking to you, Joy Taylor.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Empire, yeah? In case you ain't know. Guns! Room, nigga. What? Empire, Empire. I know y'all serious.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her.
I get you.
She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that brings this money to me. Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me. Oh,
brave is the air too thin up here, the watch too bright up here, the sun glistening off the bezel, leaving them little shadows of ice on your face like freckles. Shoot it in a button on one of my best suits, and that pound is shined up like church shoes. I gotta make my next move my best move, even if that move don't involve you, cause there's a lot of that would love be in your position, whether it was right for your mission. My mission is to make sure I stay in your system like heroin, so therefore it's me that you're hooked on, but sick of. Don't be nodding off and getting comfy, I'll cancel your monthly. Dope boy, who want me? Let me get you high, you love this.
she looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that brings this money to me. Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me. Oh,
I'm an
uptown boy, that girl from Brooklyn. Best eye chick, she know news in them. Cool with him, so she got the news from him. That what's happening, baby, what's happening? In the dice game, who got bank? Who's asking? 3 6s, look around, who's laughing? Point a chick out, they know who's smashing. I take fractions and spend on fashion. I'm all that, I don't call back. I'm more at, afford that, I'm buying all that. 645, the coupe is all black. Tell the bartender to send more of that. Window shop, who's pop? It's simple. I window shop, I buy the window, including the bimbo. This is simple.
So what's your name?
H.O.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that bring this world near me. Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming.
You know, young and I slide through. New coupe, sky blue, big wheels, interior color, diamond. And I'm used to life in the fast lane. Ask about me, I do the damn thing. You know, money's not an option. Really, my neck's retarded, my wrist so silly. And mommy got a face like Christina Millie. Body like Miss Kim Kardashian. I'm flashy at cars, I move like a boss. Empire the gang, man, I'm that ball. Mr. Montana, drop head phantom. Might jump out the 6 deuce long for the cameras. I brought in the Hamptons, crib out in LA. G for the New York, then the MIA. Shalom, mama, what's hood? And with the G, you good, you know.
She looked at me like I won't run up on her. She licked her lips like she could take a mean one. Must be the air that I breathe that bring this world near me. Cause every time it's a breeze, I feel it coming at me.
Ja Rule with Empire, mean one. All right. I just went to the bathroom and I ran to come back here.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
So I'm a little out of breath. Just a little bit.
You and me and Hoppe.
Oh, yeah. It might also be the shrooms. This following segment has been brought to you by the best barber in all the Bay Area, Rich Cayley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com, 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard, and that's in Tampa. If you sign up ahead of time at richkbarber.com and you tell him I sent you, he'll hug you up.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour. Hey, this is Steve Covino from The Covino and Rich Show, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe on the Hoppe Hour.
Powered by ADHD and too many Red Bulls, welcome to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Hoppe Hour starts with the girl so sly. Ryan 6'9", reaching for the sky. In the wood, the bird so sweet. Sweet peach streets where they tap their feet. Whispers of secrets in the midnight air. Hoppe brings the heat with his devil-may care. Talks about love with a twist of gold. Celebrity news like stories untold. Tuning gather round, it's the Hoppe heartbeat vibe. Feel
yeah.
the flow, let it hit your stride.
Oh, sure.
Sex and dating on the airwaves tonight.
Yeah.
Scoop that'll make you feel right.
856-49 Hobby. 856-494-6773.
St. Pete like shot.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Listen in the moonlit.
You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Leads you into the light. From coast to coast, the buzz is strong. Ryan's name on everyone's tongue. In a world so wild, he's got the song. Happy hour groove, you can't go wrong.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Every week it was a different sister I got pregnant. I'm like, where's the kids?
Khloe Kardashian and Scott Disick are responding to rumors he once got her pregnant.
Yeah, it's kind of been the unspoken thing.
During the debut episode of the Khloe in Wonderland podcast on X, formerly Twitter.
We know that X is formerly Twitter. You don't need to keep telling us.
The Kardashian star and Scott, who shares kids Mason, Penelope, and Rain with ex-Kourtney Kardashian, reacted to old rumors that he once got Khloe pregnant. Recounting how his late parents used to call him to dispel rumors from tabloids, Scott recalls,
and that was a problem. Yeah, every day they're like, you got Khloe pregnant? I'm like, yes, Dad, I got Khloe pregnant.
Man, he sounds really medicated.
He's like, okay, I'll call you later. I'm like,
how do I know? Because I'm really medicated.
You never got me pregnant. But that's what they would say on the front of the, like, every week it was a different sister I got pregnant. I'm like,
and he's really banging them out, isn't he?
Where's the kids?
Still, Scott, who dated Kourtney for nearly a decade before their 2015 split, explains that cheating scandals among the other Kardashian sisters, which also includes Kim Kardashian and Kendall Jenner,
yeah, they sleep around,
were prevalent.
For years, people have always ran with this narrative about either you hooking up with Kendall. I've always seen a lot. It's either been Kendall or me. And I'm like, I don't even know if you and Kendall hang out that much. Because she's always just so
I don't
busy.
think it has any truth, so they just run with anything. You know? I mean, just like, oh, look at their relationship. They're close. Boom. Let's just say something ridiculous.
It's so nasty.
But yeah, and then people with us, because we get along well, people are like, they're soulmates. Like, bro, I have children with her sister.
Yeah.
But one of your sisters also got famous for a sex tape, so it's not really out of the line.
That's why.
That's soulmates.
And while the 41-year-old digressed that he and Khloe are very close, the rumors that they are anything more than close friends,
I think they've hooked up,
are ridiculous to him.
The fact that people think that is psychotic.
All right. Psychotic.
Justin Baldoni expresses frustration over being, quote, sent to the basement during the It Ends With Us premiere in a new voice memo. The audio purported to be a voice note sent from Baldoni to his team on the...
Yeah, that sounds like something somebody in Hollywood would do, voice memos. I've worked with radio people where they send voice memos, and I'm like, dude, you're not that important.
Film played during a January 7th episode of Megyn Kelly's SiriusXM radio show during an interview with Baldoni's attorney Brian Friedman. Megyn does not note how she obtained the audio. In the message, Justin alleges he was sent to the basement on the premiere night because he wasn't allowed to be seen with Blake and the rest of the cast.
On what, could have been one of the most beautiful nights of my life career-wise, I literally was sent to the basement with all my friends and family for over an hour because
Blake's a bitch.
I wasn't allowed to be seen. She didn't want me anywhere near her.
All right, but I thought Blake Lively was such an independent, strong woman. If you're such an independent, strong woman, you don't need to be a dirty, rotten bitch to everybody.
The rest of the cast. So they ushered me off the carpet and they sent us down to the basement. We were down there together.
Yeah.
My friends and family, the people that love me the most. And we start laughing because of the ridiculousness of this whole thing.
Yeah, he makes the movie with her and he gets screwed. Do I think he's innocent? No. Do I think Blake's innocent? No.
And I realized, on a night that was supposed to be so materialistically joyful.
You hear that word right there? Right there.
So materialistically joyful.
Yeah, he's pretty much admitting he's into material. It's like, oh, Hollywood.
I was in the basement.
He goes on to say that the alleged incident made him reflect on what was important.
None of it. That's not why we're in the business. That's not why the three of us are in this business.
Why does he seem like he's not that bad? And why Blake's worse? Because she is.
To attend a premiere like that and be celebrated. We're in this business because we're artists.
In response to the newly released audio, E! News reached out to Blake's rep, who pointed to a previous statement calling out Baldoni's team for more attacks that they say have been leveled against their client.
You just look at pictures of her, and she seems like such a bitch.
It's the latest development in the ongoing legal battle between Blake and Justin, after Blake filed a December 31st lawsuit against Justin and his...
It's funny, you watch the movies with her plain Jane ass, and you just see like Justin and her getting along, and you're like, that is such acting.
And after Blake filed a December 31st lawsuit against Justin and his production company for sexual harassment and allegedly launching a smear campaign against her, Justin's lawyer told NBC News that the director is planning retaliation. The star also filed a $250 million lawsuit against the New York Times for...
Why am I rooting for him? Probably because I'm a guy.
Libel over its article on the saga. The newspaper has said, quote, "We plan to vigorously defend against the lawsuit," adding, "Our story was meticulously and responsibly reported."
Whatever. Speaking of a headline that just makes me go, whatever.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Chase Chrisley is in some hot water.
A Chrisley son being a douchebag? No. I mean, that's not a surprise.
The growing up Chrisley star has been identified as a suspect in an altercation that occurred in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, I feel like when you're a Chrisley, you just have to be an asshat.
As seen in a police report obtained by E! News. According to the report, Chase was visiting Twin Peaks Sports Bar on January 6th, where Brandon Nash, who TMZ identifies as the bar's general manager and is listed as the alleged victim in the report, claims Chase, quote, became really drunk and, quote, started to act very disrespectful and belligerent.
Oh, so he's got that rich Southern energy that I'm better than you because I got money, even though my dad's a loser, and so is my mom.
Brandon then asked the 28-year-old to leave, which Chase refused.
Man, he looks old for 28.
After which Brandon says Chase, quote, slapped him in the face twice.
You a bitch!
The report adds that Brandon said he did not have any injuries and refused medical attention. He also claimed to have security camera footage that recorded the alleged altercation and that an employee had told him Chase is a, quote, well-known celebrity.
Oh, cool. Do you know who I am? If you have to tell us who you are, you're not that important. You're not Savannah Chrisley. You're not your stupid parents. Nobody cares about you.
The police report codes the incident as, quote, simple assault, for which Chase is listed as the suspect. E! News has reached out to reps for Chase for comment, but has not yet heard back. The reality star's altercation comes amid the incarceration of his parents Todd Chrisley and Julie Chrisley.
Chase, you don't have to be mad that you're proudly gay. Just admit it.
For committing tax evasion and bank fraud. After the couple were found guilty in 2022 on 12 counts, including wire fraud, conspiracy to commit bank fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the United States, Todd was sentenced to 12 years in prison.
I just feel bad for the rich and elite that think that they're so cool because they have money, when no one cares.
Which has been adjusted to 10, while Julie is currently serving a 7-year sentence. Although the family seemed to have scored a legal victory in June, after the 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals overturned Julie's sentencing, citing a lack of evidence that Julie had been involved for the entirety of the fraud, the win was short-lived.
Yeah, that happened. That whole family just seems so awful. Like awful. Like, you know, there's like really bad awful, but like, they had a bad upbringing, but then there's just no reason to be such an asshat. That is that family. They think they're better than you, and that's what I love. That's why I love watching them, you know, just fail.
Next up, Taylor Swift. Cue the music. The singer starting off the new year on a high note, Billboard crowning her #1 on their top artists of the 21st century
Oh, kiss her ass a little more.
list. Didn't know that list existed, but she's...
All right, so that's going on there. Here's some breaking news about Jessica Alba saying that Cash Warren and her were just roommates.
It's all rosy for 2.5 years. But then after that, you become roommates.
Jessica.
Yeah, maybe it's a you problem. You ever think about that, Jessica?
Alba is revealing an inside look at what may have happened to cause the demise of her marriage to Cash Warren. Following the news that Jessica and Cash have split up after 16 years of marriage, an interview the Honey actress gave in 2024 has resurfaced, in which she gave a candid look into where her marriage stood. Appearing on an April episode of Katherine Schwarzenegger's podcast, the Honest founder revealed
the podcast should be called The Nepotism Show.
It's all rosy for 2.5 years. But then after that, you become roommates.
I bet you're a vapid, awful person.
And it's just like you're roommates. You're just going through the motions. You have the responsibilities.
Oh, I bet the sex with Jessica Alba, I bet she's a missionary queen. Like, oh, you should be so grateful. I'm just going to lay here.
It's a lot of like checking the boxes, right?
She also gave an honest answer as to how being parents to 3 kids, daughters Honor, Haven, as well as son Hayes, while managing her professional career and business, often led to her and Cash's relationship becoming a lower priority.
Yeah. That's the typical narcissism within women.
I think that he probably gets the short end of the stick.
It doesn't matter how beautiful you are. If you're awful to be married to, you're awful to be married to.
Right. Not, I would say we, and it's not even him. I would say it's us, right? Because it's when I'm seeing him and spending time with him and we're like really like enjoying each other. It's an us thing, right? And it feeds me as well. We used to
feeds my ego.
Do like every Wednesday we're gonna do date night, or every week.
Man, if Jessica Alba can't make a marriage work, no one can.
We're gonna set aside a time. We're gonna at least do date night, right? We won't have our phones and we'll just like talk.
Yeah, phone is a big thing.
But then that stopped because of whatever, and so
because of whatever.
We're just not
because you're lazy and a missionary queen.
Consistent.
The 43-year-old also stressed the importance of communication and not letting things fester before they explode.
Yeah, that's the Latino in you. How do I know? Because I've experienced.
Though she joked that after 16 years together, they'd let that happen too.
We have like obviously like the friendship, the comfort of like you're not going anywhere. And so sometimes you don't treat those people the best, right?
Yeah, that's you projecting it. You're kind of a bitch.
You don't consider their feelings in the way that you would consider other people.
I don't know. So I don't know why the clip just fast forwarded, but that was the best she ever sounded.
That is something that I think is a constant. It's a constant one to work on.
She'll be crying herself to sleep, realizing that she's the problem, but is too much of a narcissist. To admit that she's a narcissist. That she just thinks she's better than everybody. You poop in the morning too, honey. You're not that interesting. But then again, any relationship that begins on the set of Fantastic Four probably doesn't have a chance. Wasn't really the best movie ever. I liked it because I was in 4th grade.
Yo, Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the core, as it fall.
Yeah.
Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Here is the half-court announcement of Trae Young. I said that funny. Trae Young hit a game winner from half court and had the Atlanta Hawks beating the Utah Jazz.
Isaiah Collier will be getting it in. Utah starts the movement. Collier, it's deflected by Daniels. Sexton for the tie. Oh!
So there's the Utah Jazz player making it 121. Oh, Utah's going crazy. It was Mormon night. Every night's Mormon night. So now here's Trae Young shooting the three from half court.
Hawks don't have a timeout. Trae from midcourt to win it. Yes!
He just swishes that bitch. I love Trae Young. He's the villain. New York Knicks fans don't like him. He's the underdog. I kind of try to emulate that.
Trae Young hits a three, the buzzer.
Yeah. So there's that. Here is LaMelo Ball making fun. Not really making fun, but kind of busting the balls on one of the reporters.
LaMelo was hooping as the Hornets ended their 10-game losing streak against a struggling Suns, and he's having just as much fun off the court as he is on the court as we see this crazy play, just like he was doing in high school, he's doing in the NBA. But a funny moment in his post-game interview, he was so fascinated by this reporter's voice.
LaMelo in his... Sorry.
We saw you throw a pass off the backboard. You catch it. You give it to Brandon Miller. He gives it to Mark. Doesn't finish the dunk, but he gets the 2 free throws. What's going on in your head during that play? And can you just talk about what you were seeing on that play?
Pretty much nothing, for real. Like I said, I just play basketball. Came up, he was kind of behind.
Play basketball.
I just threw it off the glass, got it.
Yeah.
LaMelo playing at home in front of a big crowd tonight. Obviously, it's awesome to get back in the win column, but do it at home in front of the crowd? How awesome was this tonight?
You know, it was great. How you got your voice like that?
How you got your voice like that?
You got a real good voice, man.
Thank you.
I pay attention in school.
Like you do the reporting for sure. Great. I like that. That was smooth. You know, it was fun though.
Yeah, you could tell LaMelo is having fun because he's actually on the court for once. Dwight Howard addresses his beef with Shaq. Who I don't care how big Shaq is. He's got that BDE. Actually, he doesn't. He has small D energy. He cares too much.
And that was the thing that I hated the most is the fact that he always thought I was trying to be him or be like him. But again, if I wanted to be you or be like you, shouldn't you take that as a compliment and to show how great you are as a player and a person?
Yeah.
I ain't never wanted to be Shaq in any level. Now, have I wanted to take certain things from him, his life, and implement for my life?
Of
Hell
course.
yeah, I do that with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, LeBron James, all these people. Why? Because they have certain things that I'm like, hey, I could use that and make myself better.
Yeah.
I see how
It's really weird. They're showing a video of Dwight, but that's not Dwight's voice.
Magic Johnson smile all the
I don't even know what the hell I just played. Oh, and Kawhi Leonard steps away from Clippers with family amid wildfire evacuation. Let's bring them to the game. Kawhi Leonard's like, yes, I can find another reason not to play and just take millions of dollars from the stupid Clippers that overpaid me.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
so free. Here we go again.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, this is Frank Kramer from the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS in Los Angeles, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Meredith from O and the Freak Show on Wild 94.1 in Tampa Bay, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Rick Rumble from Rumble in the Morning on FM 99 in Norfolk, Virginia, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with my buddy Ryan Hoppe.
The voice you can't ignore and the energy you didn't know you needed. Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is back.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Hoppe in the morning. Tune in and you'll see Ryan Hoppe's got the magic. It's live on your frequency. Hoppe Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear. Join us for the laughter, music and good vibes. Ryan's got the answers to brighten up your ride. Hoppe Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear. News and jokes together. Make your mornings bright. Live with Ryan Hoppe. We're setting things just right. Hoppe Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear.
856 49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. Dizzy's a bitch. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. All right. I have 4 full episodes of TMZ on TV loaded. Let's skip through this crap.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
So Justin Bieber made a move that you and I have also been critical of in the past, where we think that people put too much emphasis on social media.
Yeah.
You unfollow someone,
Sure.
it's the end of the world. This one, though, feels like there's definitely some substance to it. Justin Bieber
And there is.
has unfollowed Scooter Braun, who you know has been his manager
From the beginning.
from the very beginning. When Justin was yay high, we remember him being on the road.
Yeah, Scooter Braun just seems like kind of a douche.
With Scooter, but there's clearly been a falling out. And not only did Justin unfollow Scooter, but shortly after he did that, at some point, Scooter Braun shut down his entire Instagram page.
He's like, I can't do this anymore.
His Instagram page. He has other social media still, but not his Instagram page.
Yeah.
So this is a big deal. There have been rumblings that there was a divide between the two, but this is a statement.
Yeah, and now, whereas before,
Justin just seems really over his past.
Would have maybe thought this was not that big of a deal, but the two things and the timing of them happening, it's very clear there's been a falling out. The big question now is why exactly?
And what's interesting here, and we're making calls and digging to try to find out why, is that not only did Justin unfollow and block Scooter, he also unfollowed and blocked about 3 or 4 other business managers that
Well, how do we know that he blocked?
were in his life previously. I don't know if you guys remember, we did that story back in October that Justin did have some suspicions. Sources close to him told us he had suspicions over where some money had possibly gone. And at the time in October of last year, he was weighing legal options.
He was talking about possibly suing. He still may.
Yeah, I'd be mad too. What the hell's going on with this hotel that Liam Payne was at?
Slowly but surely, authorities in Argentina are bringing in all of their suspects in the Liam Payne death investigation. Today, one of the hotel workers who is accused of supplying drugs to Liam, in fact, we got video where you could actually see the handoff happening outside of an elevator.
Yeah, these guys are idiots.
That hotel worker has now turned himself into police in Buenos Aires.
I want to say something about this.
What do you want to say, Harvey?
We did a documentary, which is now on Hulu, Liam Payne, Who's to Blame? And I got to tell you something. When they charge a person with supplying drugs, like a Mac Miller case, like a Matthew Perry case, those drugs were the cause of his death, overdosing. This was not an overdose. This was not an overdose
That's a very good point.
death. And this is why, I mean, look, I'm just going to say my personal opinion about this is these are scapegoats.
It's a very good point, Harvey. A round of applause for speaking the truth.
You're charging a waiter who did drugs 2 days before Liam even died with him at Liam's. And I'm not blaming Liam. I'm just saying that this guy, Brian, the waiter, is facing years in prison because Liam asked him to come to the hotel and do cocaine with him. And that wasn't even the day he died. But
yeah, this whole thing is kind of a mess.
This is not an overdose case.
All right, he's very passionate to tell us that it's not an overdose case. All right, this is interesting. The Wicked director is going to make a Britney Spears biopic.
We're going to move on.
Yes, moving on now to an update on the Britney Spears biopic. And this update may make you feel more confident or less confident that the film will actually be made. It has already been announced that the director is a guy who's being celebrated in Hollywood right now, John Chu, who is the director of Wicked.
When I saw that, I thought of John Cho, who made like the movie Paycheck and all those action movies from the 90s.
So he was asked about the Britney movie when he was at the Golden Globes. Here's what he said to E.T. This is a very interesting update.
The Britney biopic. What can you tell us about that?
Well, that's very
how
early.
How involved is she?
She's going to be very involved. I haven't really started anything fully yet. We are. But she will be very involved in this.
How much coke are you on, bud?
I have ideas and things of an approach and things, but it's very, very early.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't get exploited again.
Did you hear how nervous he was there?
Call it out, Harvey.
Did you hear that?
And at the end, it's early. It's very early.
Haven't really done anything yet.
But he knows, but clearly he doesn't want to just shut it down because he knows it is a very much anticipated piece of work.
Hell yeah.
So he's been very busy.
I mean, that's true.
I love this girl from TMZ. Her voice is so cute.
He has been busy.
2 Wicked movies. He's been busy with that, and also all these award shows that are coming up where Wicked will definitely be nominated.
Mm-hmm.
So he will get around to the Britney biopic for sure. They already got the rights from
He will get around because Britney gets around.
Universal to use all of Britney's songs. But I thought was interesting, he did kind of touch on all the fan suggestions of who should play Britney. And the reporter had said, fans have thrown out Sabrina Carpenter's name, Emma Roberts.
Yeah, you need kind of an actress that's famous, but not like Sabrina Carpenter. You can't have one pop singer playing another. Like how you have Timothy Chalamet playing Bob Dylan. You can need somebody that's famous, but not an artist.
And he said, I've seen all that. And as far as should a star play Britney, an actual star play Britney, or should a no-name actress play Britney?
Probably a no-name actress, It's probably the best decision. It's probably where you should go. Mm-hmm. It would only make sense.
Suggestions of who should play Britney. And the reporter had said, fans have thrown out Sabrina Carpenter's name, Emma Roberts. And he said, I've seen all that. And as far as should a star play Britney, an actual star play Britney, or should a no-name actress play Britney? He kind of said look, we're looking at all suggestions. We're looking at all avenues because there's no script right now, which obviously, it's going to be based off of her bio.
So yeah, this won't come out till 2030.
Pick, but because there's no screenplay script right now, it's unclear what we're going to do or who we're going to pick.
Okay.
So you're just speculating.
I'm just going to say it. My opinion, the movie's never going to get made. Mm-hmm. Britney signed a deal where she is going to be involved in the writing and the producing and the casting and all of that stuff.
Yeah, these Hollywood people aren't going to deal with her bipolar ass.
Right, and John Chu saying that she's going to be very involved. I think it's going to make it more difficult, right?
Not going to happen, my opinion.
Hi, I'm Marie Dial in Ireland, and look, I think Britney's involvement is essential because it's the chance to get the truth out there after being silenced for so long.
Oh, sure.
I really hope this movie does go ahead because her book
I love the Irish accent. Mm-hmm.
resonated with so many for being raw and showing her resilience. I think the director has a huge responsibility on his hands to get this right, make sure it goes out with the lens of the truth and not a diluted Hollywood lens. So best of luck.
That lens is subjective depending on where you're looking and who you're looking at.
Right. But for a friendly wager?
Here's the thing about it. I'm probably going to be dead by the time we know the answer to this. So we're taking a break.
Holy midlife. Actually, not midlife crisis. How old is my boy Harvey Levin? Mm-hmm. Man, let's see here. Harvey Levin age. Harvey Levin's 74 years old? No way. No way, Harvey. You look good, man. Yeah, you're a slime ball, whatever, but
pull this off.
It's TXE!
I love this TMZ music. Makes you want to do a line of coke with a hooker. I'm kidding, not really.
Hey!
Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster are very clearly a couple.
Yep.
Now.
Yeah. What's the chance that my voice is cracked? What's the chance that Hugh Jackman likes men?
And they want the world to know it.
Yeah, kind of had, I would call this sort of their big coming out.
Yep.
They went out to dinner last night in
Not the usual coming out we would think Hugh Jackman would finally do.
Santa Monica, and walked out holding hands. They were apparently sitting in this restaurant in the front window.
And they were on the same side of the booth, which drives me crazy.
Why does that drive you crazy?
Because it's like you can't talk.
All right, so they're dating. Cool. I'm just skipping over.
He made its debut on
WWE. Made its debut on Netflix.
Netflix, boy, Netflix is
that's amazing.
Into that live entertainment.
No
it was Monday Night Raw.
They really figured out not to have the spinning wheel of death
on Netflix. And I think Netflix, when they said, look, we're going to get into bed with the WWE, we got to have Hulk Hogan on the first night somehow, some way.
And you would think, I mean, Hulk Hogan is
in
really
many ways
the face of
legend.
Yeah,
right.
It's weird. Like, I worked with Mike Calta, who got allegedly, he's found kind of innocent in court, of releasing the sex tape that was with Bubba the Love Sponge. Oh, that covered the local media here in Tampa 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not the current face, but the legendary face
100%
of WWE.
100%.
I don't feel so good, babe.
So they got him. And when he came out, though, very odd reception for the Hulkster.
They're booing him. That's got to make him feel a little crappy.
Okay, so he did a whole speech where he was celebrating the fact that wrestling was now on Netflix, and through the entire thing they were booing.
Now, growing up, I wasn't allowed to watch like Power Rangers or Ninja Turtles until like 4th grade, but I was really not allowed to watch wrestling because I grew up Catholic. But seeing it in person like 8 years ago really makes you appreciate it.
I have a theory that
it's got to be politics, right?
Of course, it's politics.
This was really, in L.A.
He was really the featured guy at the Republican National Convention.
Yeah, that's a good point, Harvey.
Ripped off his shirt, did the whole thing, and everybody talked about it. This is California, folks. California.
Yeah, California. It's literally under fire. Oh, California. You have no sense of humor. All right, here's the deal. We're going to take a quick break. Coming up next, we're going to take a song break. And we are also going to play probably the greatest YouTube video of all time. This is called Ken Sanders. Ken Sanders did a little like public access show in the 90s, and he got prank called, and it's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. We got the Ken Sanders clip, and then we got some music, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. I know some people skip over the music, some people listen to it, but enjoy the next 8 minutes of entertainment.
Hi, welcome to Speak Out. My name is Ken Sander, and tonight's issue is, should New Yorkers carry handguns, or should they be allowed to have handguns? The number is 475-1550, and you can call in and we could talk about it. Lines are lighting up. I guess it's a good subject. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, Ken, how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Fine. I think it's a very good topic for tonight. First of all, on occasion, I've been in the city now for about 20 years.
Right.
On several occasions, I've been held up, mugged. I had coats taken from me, you name it, my watch. But however, I think if you carry a piece or you're carrying a gun, I think you're only adding to the situation. I think it should be pro-choice, of course, if New Yorkers want to carry handguns or not. But I think if people in general start walking around with weapons, it's only, creating a society in which their evil is only superseded by more evil. I mean, someone's walking around and with you, he's going to look at you, get mugged, and you pull out a piece, and you could take this man's life.
That's true.
I think you're only creating, a worse situation, and you start big dick.
See, that's the case. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, Ken.
Yeah, how you doing?
Fuck you!
Cool. Hi. That it's just, how do people feel about it? Hi, you're on the air.
I was wondering, are you also the cable doctor?
Yes.
Oh, you have dual roles.
That's right.
Okay, just curious, and hopefully the guy that does taxi talk will give up his job to you too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yes, I was wondering if I can have my AV switch connected to 2 VCRs.
All right, well, you have to call me on the other show. Thank you. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, Ken.
Yes.
I think it's good that people can have handguns so we can shoot people like you.
Right.
Back.
Fuck you.
Hi, you're on the air.
How you doing?
How are you?
All right.
What do you think? Should we carry handguns or what? Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot people like you.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Hi, you're on the air.
Hello, Ken.
Yes.
I was thinking that if the criminals, you're trying to give guns to people to fight the criminals, wouldn't that make it just as easy for the criminals themselves to get guns? Because if you're opening this market up for the just plain citizens, that's the average citizen is not going around looking for a gun. It's the average criminal that's going around trying to find any weapon he possibly can. So that would just make it twice as easy.
That's a very valid point. A lot, and that's what one of the big arguments that the police have is that a lot of the illegal guns get into the system by burglaries. Like most people keep their gun near their bed, most likely, and so a criminal come in, rob your house, and steal your gun, and it would get into the system, the illegal system. So that's an issue. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, I called before with a very valid point. I think it was one of your first calls.
Yeah.
Fuck you cocksucker.
Hello?
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi. How you doing?
Okay.
What is it good?
Hi, you're on the air. Hi, you're on the air.
I don't think the city was willing to pay for something like that. It's
Probably not.
It's an added expense.
But it's a good idea, but you're probably
it's
right.
a good concept, but what's the chance that Mayor Dinkins, who can't even clean up the city, I fucked your mother up the ass? Yeah, I think maybe we should...
That's an interesting point he's making, but then again, we have to see what happens. That's what this show's about, to discuss these issues. Hi, you're on the air.
Well, Ken,
Yes.
I was wondering how you would think that it would be possible to regulate the sale of these guns, and wanted to know if you suck dick.
All right, well, in answer to your second question, no, and I'm not sure how we would regulate the sales. Hi, you're on the air.
I think you need a federal law first if you want to have a law in New York City against guns. Right now, there's this big debate in the nation whether or not we should be allowed the privilege to have guns as citizens, or we should not. The NRA has, for the last, century, been fighting for the privilege of citizens to carry guns. Fuck you, cocksucker.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi. How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
I want to suck your dick.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Ignorant people like that are only promoting the problem in the situation. I don't mean... Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I don't mean to insult the man, but if he wants to shoot someone, then let him go out to, goddamn Iraq. Why didn't he join the army?
Oh, see that? I knew you had a bad connection. Hi, you're on the air. Hi, you're on the air.
The problem is Dinkins is a lousy...
Hi, you're on the air. Hi, you're on the air.
Fuck you, cockhead.
Hello?
Hello.
Good evening. Hello?
Hello, how you doing?
Good evening.
Thank you. I want to thank everybody from calling us, except for those of you that interrupted the show with your rudeness. But everybody else, thanks for calling. It's an interesting question, and we certainly don't have any answers, but we just got some interesting opinions, and a couple of them are very interesting, and hope we, open some ways of thinking. Keep watching. We're on every Sunday night at 11 o'clock, and we'll see you. Thanks and good night.
Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
That female productions, TF.
Marcy, say it. Yeah. I'm here. Kings County, say it. Brooklyn. This here's the coldest winter, weather June or December. Hearts are frozen over, and despair's the agenda. The children sleeping in their dreams, they weep for direction. Parents reminiscing when they peaked at perfection. This is a sad session, worse than the Great Depression. When it's less, that's when motherfuckers learn they lesson. When it's beef, that's when cowards be ducking and stressing. Bulletproof vesting in the closet, claustrophobic and locking. People trying to see a better way, not a life scheme turned into a pipe dream to get away. Niggas looking for a change, not a pocket full of change. Much more than a chain in a range. Chessboard turned checkerboard is the metaphor for the world and the whole rap game. Always gotta handle self properly. Feed the baby so I'm making moves constantly. When it's blood in the street by property, ain't no motherfucker out there stopping me. Gotta heat it at a lay a nigga sloppily, like a slug going on a gun shopping spree. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king. Drop a jewel, you wear inside. Spiritual bling. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. In the beginning was the word was with God, and the word was God. Like in the beginning I am the originator, enigma, imitated the king of the quick. See me, you sick? I am. Damn, my prestige from ancient is royal. Abraham rendered to me a tenth of the spoils. The ancient of days say the scared, the hope me gone. Be 1,000 times more powerful like Obi-Wan. The game lame like the Lakers if Kobe gone. Billions were made in my name, they owe me one. You say it ain't me, you don't really know me, son. Been dragged through the mud, come up spotless and glowy, son. You can never get away from the sensei. You can better technique, never seen yet. The greatest and still ain't who I'm destined to be yet. Riches won't bring you high enough to see me yet. My style's hostile, your style's my style. Come on, back a nigga down, smack a nigga down. Fuck the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king. Drop a jewel, you wear inside. Spiritual bling. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king. Drop a jewel, you wear inside. Spiritual bling. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. I'm here. From Marcy, born and bred and bled. Street cred, I'ma do it to dead, nigga. I'm here. Kings County, we got love for bound. Roll with a circle, the squares can't get around, nigga. I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king. Drop a jewel, you wear inside. Spiritual bling. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king. I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king. Drop a jewel, you wear inside. Spiritual bling. Father, the Lord of the Rings, the fellowship was broken at the fall of two towers. It's the return of the king.
Oh yeah, that's Jay-zo. Jay-Z's mentor with Return of the King.
I said the king, you heard me right. Return of the king.
Oh jeez. 856-49 Hoppe. 856-494-677.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
I saw some news that Zach Bryan finally responded to Brianna Chicken Fry, but the news is just breaking, so we'll wait till tomorrow to do that rant.
Sure, yeah, Ryan Hoppe.
Oh yeah.
Hoppe.
That's me.
Hoppe.
Oh sure.
It's sure me.
All right. Before we end the show, I want to go through all the sponsors real quick. This following segment's been brought to you by DZ Beezy Honey at dzbeezyhoney.com. When I tell you it's the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Lollipop, honey stick, a jar of honey, however the hell you want to get hot, go to dzbeezyhoney.com and use keyword Hoppe.
With me and Ryan Hoppe.
This is also being brought to you by Fortify.com, FORTIFEYE.com, for the best pre- and post-workout around. Use keyword Ryan20 at checkout. This is being brought to you by WestChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up, go there.
You fucking bound that you're going real.
This is being brought to you by counselingoncall.net, the best place to get mental health help if you're in Florida or Maryland. Rich Keeley, Master Barbershop, AmirAcademy.com. I think that's it. I think we got it covered.
Like to meet you and Butterreal. It's you and me and Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe, it's you and me and Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe, it's you and me and Ryan. It's you and me and Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe, it's you and me and Ryan Hoppe.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, this is Eric Zane. You're like, who? Yeah, I know. Anyway, you're listening to Ryan Hoppe, Hoppe Hour. This motherfucker is resilient as shit. Everybody tries to rub Ryan's fucking face in dog shit, and then he always picks himself up. I love that. Fuck everybody. Give them the finger and kick their ass, Ryan Hoppe.
If being bipolar and having ADHD was a radio show, it would be Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Turn the dial to 82. There's a voice that sounds so true. Tampa Bay, we're here to stay. Hoppe Hour lights the way. Celebrity news on the go. Hoppe's got the inside flow. From the stars to dating scenes, waking up our wildest dreams. Hoppe Hour with Ryan H. Call 856-494-6073. Every day is more than great. He's got the news we need to see. Hollywood inside his hands.
856
Talking love
49 Hoppe. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Dizzy's a bitch.
Dial the number, don't delay. Keep on shining bright today.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Allison Holker releases a new statement following the backlash she's received over her recent interview discussing her late husband.
Yeah, she's still a cloud chaser. She's done nothing original but talk about her ex that killed herself. Probably because he wanted to get away from you.
It's been Stephen Twitch Boss and her upcoming tell-all memoir. The 36-year-old shares a lengthy message on her Instagram stories, saying to fans of Stephen and their family and friends, "I want to be clear that my only intention in writing the book is to share my own story."
Yeah, write your own story then. Cool, you were married to DJ Twitch. But when you release all the little info about his problems, it makes you look like an imbecile. Why does it make you look like an imbecile? Because you are one.
As well as part of my life with Stephen to help other people. She adds, just like you, I never really knew what happened. And
yeah, but keep it private, man. If you would have told Twitch on his wedding day that when he ends up killing himself that his wife would spill all the details, he would have ran from you at the altar. Like, honestly, if you would have said, hey, buddy, your wife's going to end up being an imbecile, he would have. I think you got the point.
Even as I am trying to put the pieces together, I will never really know.
No, you do know. You wrote a book because nobody cares about Allison Holker. No one's heard of you. No one cares. You're not impressive. Yeah, you're hot. Wow, you're hot. So is every girl in L.A. You got anything else you bring to the table, honey?
Allison continues in part, if you decide to read the book, hopefully you'll see my intention is to celebrate the love and
yeah, we're not going to read the book because we know you're a pig.
Life I shared with Stephen and our 3 beautiful children, and also the more complex aspects of both of our lives.
Yeah, our lives. Got to make it about me.
In sharing, I hope that maybe they can catch some of the red flags that I missed before it's too late. She said,
why do you need to add that stuff? I don't understand. Are you mad at? I mean, I know you're probably mad at him, but like, why do you have to add that? The red flags for it's too, like, just let him rest, man. Let the guy rest. You're a pig. I don't care how good looking you are. Because I bet you add so much to the world. Let me look at your IMDb page. What are some of the credits you do? You were a dancer number 3 on House, the show House. You were in the 2011 Footloose, dancer number 3. You were a cheerleader dancer on High School Musical. And you were a cheerleader dancer on High School Musical 2. And you played a devil girl on Hit the Floor. And you were on Designing Star, Next Generation. And let me see here. You're 5'3", so you got little woman syndrome. Let me see here. Here's a quote about Twitch from her IMDb page. He was the backbone of our family, the best husband and father, and an inspiration to his fans. To say he left a legacy would be an understatement, and his positive impact will continue to be felt. All right. I am certain that every day I will work to honor his name by throwing him under the bus because you're a hypocritical moron and you're literally just a dancer.
Says all proceeds from the book are going to fund the mental health focused foundation.
You know that's pissing her off. She probably switched it to go to the mental health foundation after people yelled at her. You know she wants to pocket that money.
Proceeds from the book are going to fund the mental health focused foundation I started in Stephen's honor, Move with Kindness. And says, I believe that if Stephen were able to choose, he would choose to have his story told.
Yeah, maybe leave out some of the parts about like his childhood or whatever. What's your childhood? What do you bring to the table, Allison Holker?
If it meant saving even one life. Allison's interview with People occurred ahead of the release of the memoir titled This Far, My Story of Love, Loss, and Embracing the
With her last name Holker, you just replace L with an O and it's perfect.
Light. In the chat, she detailed discovering what she described as a cornucopia of drugs hidden in Stephen's closet ahead of his funeral.
You know that like Real Housewives look? Like she's like a washed up, trampy version of like Larsa Pippen. Go bang an NBA player and shut up.
As well as details from his journal entries, including allusions to being sexually assaulted in his childhood by a male figure. Members of Stephen's family and his friends later came forward and called out Allison's statements, including Twitch's brother, Dre Rose, and
yeah, you know they never liked her.
Friend Courtney Ann Platt. Courtney said in her own post of the interview, "This is by far the most tacky, classless, opportunistic act I have ever seen in my entire life."
Yeah, because you're a loser. Allison, what do you bring to the table? You literally are dancer number 3 in every movie you're in. The ashes, or unless Twitch is in the ground, but Twitch's dead body has more credibility and is more liked than you ever will be.
The fitness trainer also alleged,
oh, fitness trainer. Oh, yeah. She's really into working out.
Stephen's loved ones had to sign an NDA to attend his funeral, accused Allison of treating his mother like garbage.
Because she's a bitch.
This entire time, and called out Allison's memoir for airing dirty laundry.
So there's that. And here is what Twitch's mom wrote. This is from TMZ. Misleading drug claims, mom says. We will defend his legacy. Here is what she wrote. Our family is absolutely appalled by the misleading and hurtful claims wrote about my son, Stephen Buss. The recent publications spreading untruths about Stephen have crossed every line of decency. As his mother, I will not let these accusations go unanswered. We will stand by while his name and legacy are tarnished. We will not stand by, rather, while his name and legacy is tarnished. He didn't deserve this, and the kids don't deserve this. That's a good point, too. You have the kids, and you got this clout-chasing mom. They're going to have real mommy issues. For the past 2 years, I have remained quiet and stayed away from the public eye to protect my family. My primary focus has been on healing and attempting to remain connected to my grandchildren. But when I read these dreadful claims about our baby, our beloved Stephen, I realized I could not stay silent any longer. Our family will endure his name and memory are protected. Finally, the real woman that cared about him in his life speaks up. Not that dirty, rotten, cloud-chasing loser. And yes, I said loser, because that's all you are, Allison. I don't care how hot you are and blah, blah, blah. You're a loser.
TikTok, clocks a joke, we're playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy Hour is now over.
Happy Hour is now over.
Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.